that relationship was brought up to a state where they both became saints because Jesus became the center of their relationships. So it's important that if 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, I will dwell among them. So it's important that you realize this relationship, my dear friends. It all happens the way you deal with God. Moses had a deep, profound relationship with God. But at a point, he doubted God. He was a very genuine, very humble person. God loved him so much, he spoke to him like a friend. But then at a point, he wanted to be the person by striking the rock 2 times. He became, that ego was punished. God said, you will not go into the promised land. Rather, you will only see that. That's exactly what happened. Moses went up from the plains of Moab and Mount Nebo to the top of Pesach, which is opposite Jericho. And God showed him, this is the land of which I swear to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob. I will give it to your offsprings. I have let you see it with your eyes, but you shall not, with your eyes, but you shall not go there, over there. Because it's a community. If Moses goes there with him, with the people, he became the person. That ego could have destroyed him completely. So God stopped him by going there, allowing people to go. Because always there should be God between Moses and people. So he wanted, that ego kind of became a hindrance, block. Of course, God wanted to save Moses. That's why he took him away from the people. He loved him so much. God says, Moses was 120 years old when he died, which is a blessing to have a long life. His eyes was undimmed and his vigor was strong. And the people of Israel wept for Moses in the plains of Moab for 30 days. Moses, the servant of the Lord, died there in the land of Moab, according to the word of the Lord, and he buried him in the valley in the land of Moab, opposite Beth Peor. So he was buried there. No one knew where he was buried. So he was there. He was alone with God. He was alone with God. Only he was there. All your relationship would fall right if God is the center. Otherwise, it is a catastrophe. That's exactly why the Lord is saying, 2 or 3 more gathered in my name, I should be in the center. St. Clare was deeply in love with Francis of Assisi because of the Lord. That's true love. Love without selfishness. Love without carnal desires. Love without using. It's pure love when Jesus is there in the center. That's exactly why the Lord is saying about the relationships today. If your brother sin against you, go and tell him his fault between you and him alone. So it's not out of anger. Of course, we will tell to his face. We will retort and we will blame. We'll put that person to a shame. And that's not telling. Your sole motive should be to correct that person because he's your brother, because you love him, because she's your sister, because you love her, to get her back to the connection. Because the connection is tarnished, broken. That's exactly what the Lord wanted to do. My dear friends, then if he listens to you, you have gained your brother. So it's your gaining. It's your gaining. You have gained your brother. My dear friends, it's high time. It's important that you win him over. Oh, because it's important, because God is going to do something here. If two of you agree on earth about anything, they ask, it will be done for them by my Father in heaven. So, if a relationship is such a strong thing, bond in heaven and on earth, think about your marriage. Marriages are done in heaven. So remember, devil is always would try to break it. Take Jesus out and put your selfish desires, put your flesh there, and you become possessive. You hurt them, not love, not self-giving love. If he does not listen, take one or two others along with, not to gossip or anything, but they believe the witness of two people is right. So if you want to convince something, you need two persons witness there, by the evidence of two or three witnesses. If he refuses to listen to them, tell it to the church. It's about the community they have. Church means that. So tell the community so that they could persuade him in such a way he would be turned away from the sin. Not to put him to insult, not to insult him, no. So it should be that kind of love, my dear friends. That kind of deep, profound love. If he refuses to listen to them, then what? Let him be to you as a Gentile or a tax collector. Then what to do? You have to abandon him in such a way he should feel the absence of God in his life. Tax collectors are condemned in a way, and Gentiles, they don't have a father. So that loneliness should provoke them to come back to the Lord. That should be your idea. On the other hand, in a deeper way, how Jesus treated tax collectors and Gentiles. Jesus loved them so much. Jesus loved them so much, accepted them, went to their house, ate with them, drank with them. And Zacchaeus was a tax collector, one of the leading tax collectors. Matthew was a tax collector. So at the end of the day, he's asking you to love them strongly, love them in a way that you win him over again and wait upon the returning the Son to the Father. Think about it. Have a nice day. May God bless you.